Okay, so if you're running a barbershop, you probably got into it for the craft, right? For the community, that feeling you get from a perfect fade. But let's be real, what's the one thing that always gets in the way? The paperwork. And specifically, that constant nagging headache of chasing down late payments. It messes with your cash flow, it adds a ton of stress, and it pulls you away from the barber chair. Well, in this explainer, we're going to fix that. This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? I mean, that's you. You're a driven owner. You take pride in the experience you give your clients. You're not looking to become an accountant overnight. You just want smart, simple ways to get rid of the hassles so you can get back to doing what you love. Because that's exactly what it feels like, right? A second, unpaid job you never signed up for. Every single late payment is a little setback, another task on your to-do list for a day that's already packed. It's the kind of distraction your business just can't afford. So let's really break down what this problem looks like. Yeah, let's call it what it is, the late payment problem. You know, in today's world, the old school way of tracking who owes you what, it just doesn't cut it anymore. Relying on those manual methods is actively holding your shop back from what it could be. So when I say manual billing, what am I even talking about? Well, it's exactly this. It's the spreadsheets, the little black book, the sticky notes on your monitor. It's just you relying on your own memory to follow up. And let's be honest, that whole process is just wide open for mistakes, things falling through the cracks, and frankly, a whole lot of stress you just don't need. And here's the thing, the real damage, it goes way beyond the dollar amount on that overdue invoice. There are all these hidden costs to chasing payments that have a much, much bigger impact on your shop's health and your own peace of mind. First up, unpredictable cash flow. I mean, think about it. When you can't be sure when money is actually going to hit your account, how can you confidently plan for payroll, or invest in that new chair you've been eyeing, or even just restock your supplies? This kind of inconsistency puts you in a constant state of financial limbo. And then there's the one thing you can never get back, your time. Every hour you spend digging through records, sending another reminder email, or making that awkward phone call, that's an hour you're not spending with the client. It's an hour you're not training your staff, or even just thinking about how to grow the business. That time is just gone. This one is huge. You worked so hard to build a great relationship with your clients. They trust you. But having to ask for money over and over again, it just makes things awkward. It puts a strain on that whole vibe and can really damage the goodwill that is the absolute foundation of your business. So when you add it all up, the true cost is just massive. We're talking about an inconsistent revenue stream, endless admin tasks that drain your energy, a total distraction from your actual craft, a way higher risk of payment errors, that constant anxiety every time you have to talk to a client about money, and at the end of the day, it's a real barrier that's stopping your business from growing. It is a heavy weight to carry. But here is the good news. This whole cycle of stress and uncertainty, it can be broken. And the solution isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. We're talking about automation, a modern, powerful, and honestly, a surprisingly simple fix for this age-old problem. There really is. A way to get paid on time, every single time, without all the hassle and without all the stress. And this better way is powered by just a few key tools that work together perfectly. You've got fillout.com to easily grab client payment info. Then there's make.com, which is kind of the engine that automates the whole workflow. Notion becomes your command center, where you can see everything. And ChatGPT, well, it writes those polite professional reminders for you. So how does this all come together to make a seamless system? See, this isn't about you juggling 4 different apps. The magic is in creating one smooth, automated workflow that just runs quietly in the background, handling the collections so you don't even have to think about it. And this shows you just how simple it really is. Okay, step 1. You capture their payment details with a simple digital form. Step 2, the system automatically logs and tracks the payment status for every single appointment. Step 3, if a payment happens to be late, AI-powered reminders get sent out automatically. No chasing. Step 4, you get this amazing bird's eye view of everything on one central dashboard. And step 5, you can even analyze payment trends to help you forecast your revenue. It's a complete hands-off system. So, what's the real prize here? What's the end result of all this? Well, it's not just about getting your finances in order. The ultimate payoff is getting your time and your focus back, so you can pour all of that energy back into your craft and into your clients. I mean, just look at this transformation. It's night and day. You go from manually tracking everything in spreadsheets to a real-time dashboard. You go from making those awkward phone calls to having polite, automated reminders do the work. You go from an unpredictable cash flow to a reliable revenue stream. And maybe most important of all, you go from constant administrative stress to genuine peace of mind. So the final score for your shop. Late payments are basically eliminated. Your admin work is slashed. The risk of human error, almost zero. You get to maintain those great professional relationships with your clients. Your time is finally your own again, and your entire business just runs smoother, period. And we're not talking about minutes here. We're talking about hours, actual hours of your life that you get back every single week to pour back into your passion, your family, or your vision for the business. That's the real currency we're talking about. So I'll just leave you with this question. Really think about it. With all that time and that mental energy freed up, what new styles could you master? What new services could you offer? What could you build? What could you create with all those hours you get back?